Welcome to another Cardano update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. And on the 4-hour chart, we still have a 1-2 setup here. We did get a reaction to my 618 support level, but to be honest with you, we are still not above any of these highs. So this to me looks like a big fake out and we might go a bit lower. As I mentioned yesterday, we could test the 50% support level at 72.2 cents to get a much bigger C wave to the downside before finally starting the much bigger third wave. And as you know, Ethereum and Bitcoin still need to go a bit lower to complete their corrections. For example, Ethereum needs to get to $4,000 and Bitcoin should get to at least $100,000 in my opinion. So if that happens, ADA should be able to also get to 72.2 cents to test this much bigger support level on the chart and the 200-day moving average as well, and even the bull market support band. So there's gonna be a lot of support in this area and I think it's gonna hold. And then after that, as I said, we're still expecting a much bigger third wave to the upside, but right now we are focusing on the second. And I know this is boring and I know not many people are even gonna watch this video because, well, there's nothing new to learn here, but it's actually pretty interesting because these times are usually the best time to actually learn something from the market, and the market right now is trying to teach us patience. And those who were around when I was making videos last year know that when the price goes sideways like this, that's actually the best time, because after a time like this, that's where we get a move like this. And I said the exact same thing last year as well. I was telling you that patience is important because that's how you make money. And what do you think happened after absolutely nothing for like 2 months? After that boring period, we went up and we went up a lot. So yeah, this is pretty much the exact same pattern as here and even the exact same pattern as what we had down here as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for that pump, and as I mentioned already multiple times, that pump only happens a couple of months after the cross on the bull market support band. So if we have to wait a bit longer, it's gonna be okay, but until Bitcoin finishes its correction, you cannot expect this chart to go anywhere. Other than that, if you look at the RSI right now on the 4-hour, we are above the moving average right there, so we are probably gonna retest it at some point. Getting below it would result in pretty much getting another correction. That correction again could put us at 72 cents. That could also get us to the oversold territory on the 4-hour. Other than that, there's not much else, and as I said already, patience is important. Yes, you don't have to watch these videos every single day, but if you want to learn something from this market or if you want to know something about the market, then the best time to do so is right now, because people usually only come into the market when the prices are going up. Nobody is really sticking around for the sideways price action. Once the sideways price action starts, that's when people sell or they just go away for like a couple of months. And I think that's a bad idea, because if you go away for months or weeks, you're not gonna be aware of what's happening in the market. And let's say the price gets to like $1.50 in a couple of weeks, maybe it does something like this. If that happens, the people who were away during this time will not know that the price will probably get rejected in this green area. And because they will not know that, that's when they're gonna actually start buying, and they're probably gonna catch Cardano at maybe $1.40. They're gonna buy up here thinking it's gonna go higher, only for Cardano to get a drop after it gets to maybe $2 to complete a much bigger fourth wave. And of course, because they bought at maybe $1.40, when ADA drops to like $1 again for the fourth wave move down, that's when they're gonna sell, because they think that's gonna be a bear market, only for them to sell over here and then for the price to do this. And yeah, it's the exact same story every single time. It even happened last year and I was present for it. I was making videos back here. I was telling everyone that we got a reaction to the big support level at the 618 for the second wave move down. So I was telling you it was only a matter of time until we started going up again, and What do you think happened? We got this move to the upside, and the people who were watching my videos back here started selling in this area, but the people who did not watch any of my videos during this sideways price period were the ones who were buying in this area right here. And what do you think happened after that? The price went down, and of course they blamed Cardano for their bad investment skills, even though I was telling you down here that it's probably the best time to actually do something. And of course, it's not financial advice, but if you actually want to make money, these are the best times to make money. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, check out the YouTube memberships and the Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.